Welcome back, everyone. So, I've been to the carboot and I've bought something a little different. Probably something which people don't think there's any money in, but there's actually a lot of money in it if you know which ones you're looking for. And what I'm talking about is, you've probably seen in the title, because I've put it in there, is Skylander figures. Now, I'm not going to lie, the majority of them are worthless. But for every 10 worthless ones, there's one which is worth money. So let me set the scene. So I went to the Bank Holiday Monday car boot. I paid £3.50 to get in early. Wasn't really getting anything. Missed out on some bits and bobs here and there. The first thing I bought was a black Wii with just a couple of like rubbish games for a tenner, which obviously I took to CX and got 23 for it, and then a couple of bits with it, so nothing special there. And then I went back on the first row. So at this point they'd already let like the general public in, and this chap had a table full of Skylanders, and he looked a bit like a reseller. So I was like, he's gonna know what he's selling. But I noticed these two at the back of his table, and I knew straight away, I was like, there's money in them. So I asked them how much. She said 10 quid each. So what I'm talking about is these starter packs. You've probably seen these at the carboot multiple times. They're basically like the Portal, the game, and like a handful of figures, and they're generally worthless. But if you get them on certain platforms, then they are worth money. So what I got was, and he gave me these both for 15 in the end, I got Skylanders Trap Team. Now, the Xbox One version is worth money. I think the PS4 one's worth money. Everything else, don't bother picking up. So checked us all there. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. So that cost me £7.50, and that trades in for £36 on a voucher. So yeah, that's a no-brainer. And the other one I got was Skylanders Swap Force, again for the Xbox One. This trades in for 26 on a voucher. So paid 15 for both of them. I've already made 62 quid on a voucher. I think the cash price, I'd get my money back easily. But then he had, like I say, he had a table full of figures. And if you know what you're looking for, which I know the basics of what sort of worth money, and I'll show you now. But in total, with these two games here and these figures, I paid 45 quid for it all. And you're probably thinking, 45 quid for some Skylander figures. But hold on, let me explain to you. So, we've got these. We've already made money back, pretty much, on them ones. But, like I said, he had a whole table full, and there's certain ones, basically, the last release of Skylanders, Imaginators, I'm guessing didn't do that well, so the figures are actually worth money, because I assume they're fairly rare for the most part. There's a couple which aren't worth money. I'll get to them as well. Actually, I'll show you now. So, in lowest price to highest, the first one I got was this Neo Cortex one from Crash Bandicoot. And initially I picked that up and thought, there's got to be money in that one. But the way you can tell this is an Imaginator one is by the shape of this base. So, remember that shape. I think I worked it out to be about £1.50 per figure it cost me in the end. And so this one trades in for 2 quid. So that's, yeah, I got money back and 50p. So wasn't a complete bust, I guess. But the cash price is 130 on that. So anyway, remember that shape there, because you know, if you're at the car boot and you see something with this shape on a Skylander, chances are it is going to be worth something. 90% of the Imaginator ones are worth money. So that's that one. The next one is another bust. This one, again, this trades in for £2 and it's £1.50 cash. And again, it's Imaginator one. I'm not sure why this one's not worth anything. I guess everyone bought it. So yeah, again, bit of a bust on that one, but ain't lost anything. Now we're going to skip to some different ones, which aren't Imaginator ones. Hopefully it's not going to get too confusing. Is this guy. Now this is where it starts getting expensive. And some of these figures, say I didn't know what they were worth. But what I normally do is I'll sort of visualize this stall and then I'll walk off and price check them. I don't really like doing it in front of the stall. But each to their own. So this guy here, cash price 4, trades in for 6. So as you can see, we're already cashing in here. And so I'm not sure what this one's from. It could be Trap Team. I'm not sure what series that one's from. My knowledge doesn't run that deep on these things. Next up is this one. Now this one, I believe, is a dark one. And again, if you do ever buy some, you've got to be really careful which ones you buy, because some are worth loads of money, some are worthless. And I believe this one is the one which is worth money. You can just get the normal one, which is coloured normally, which is not worth anything. But this one's like a shiny, I think they call it a dark one. And that trades in for £6 trade or £4 cash. Like I said, these cost me about £1.50 each. Next up is an Imaginator. We're switching back to Imaginators. And it's this dude here. So again, got that shape base. £8 trade, cash 5. So again, good money on that one. Now we're going back to not Imaginators. This guy, which is probably the most dangerous kid's toy I've ever seen in my life, is this one. And literally, this is sharp. Like, if you fell over and landed on that, you can do some serious damage. I don't even know how that passed safety checks, but yeah. So it's this guy. £8 trade, £5 cash again. Next up is an Imaginator one. This one is £5 cash, £8 trade again. It's this one. This is another one. There's 2 different colours of this one, and I believe this one is worth money and the other one's not. Or maybe the other one's worth more money. But that, like I say, that one is, yeah, still worth money. Next up is some traps. Now, the gimmick to Trap Team was you get these little crystal things and you put them in the, like, there's a little bit on the portal you drop them into. And you can basically trap a Skylander in it and use its abilities. And they look like this. And again, the majorities are worthless, completely worthless. But this one is worth 5 cash, 8 trade again. So, I'll point this out now. This comes in a free pack. When you initially bought it, you'd get this, a expansion pack figure, and a character. Now he had the expansion bit, but he didn't have the figure because he said he sold that one. And it all three together trading for a lot of money. So again, that's nothing to look out for. But yeah, £8 trade, 5 cash on that one. I've got another trap here as well. This one is, oh, this one's actually less. 3 cash, 6 trade on that one. And so the majority of them ones are completely worthless, but there is a couple which are worth money. Right, now back to the figures. Not sure what this one's from. It's kind of cool looking. Doesn't stand up very well. He's falling over. Again, 5 cash, 8 trade on this one. Cool see-through dude. And then the rest, the majority of the rest of them are back to Imaginators. And this is where the real money is. So we've got this dude. Again, that shape base. 7 cash, 10 trade. So we're into double digits on the CX voucher here. These are all going to fall off, I got a feeling. Same again here. 7 cash, 10 trade on this one. Now we're stepping up with this one. 8 cash, 12 trade. I got really excited when I saw this because if you search Skylanders, just type in Skylanders, highest price first, and scroll down like a couple of items, you can get this guy, but he's got a green top on, and it trades him for like a ridiculous amount of money. I will also point out that the most expensive Skylander product on CX is Imaginators for the Switch. They sell it for £90, and they'll give you like 60, I don't know. I'll point out all these. I'm going to put like a little thing here to show you, even though I've told you. And I'll add it up at the end. Not in my head, because, you know, I'm not good at maths. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that one. Next up is, oh god, this is where they all fall off. It's happening. This chap, again, this is 8 cash, 12 trade. Again, that shape base. Next up is, again, 8 cash, 12 trade on this dude. I think there's 2 colours of this one as well, so you've got to be careful which one you buy. We're stepping up a little bit here. 9 cash, 13 trade on this one. Again, there's 2 colours of this one. The other one's worth less, I think. And then we've got another Imaginator. This one's 10 cash, 14 trade. Again, you can get 2 colours of this one. And the last few aren't Imaginators. But again, they're sort of dark, like unique colours, I guess. This one is 13 cash, 18 trade. And again, he's got that sort of shiny, dark, metallic-y look. And then we've got this one. I believe this is an expansion thing. I don't know why it's worth so much. But this is 14 cash, 20 trade on that one. So some good money in that. And then the last thing I got of the stall was this free pack, like I mentioned earlier. But this is from Superchargers, which is basically Skylanders, but it was like a racing one they did. And basically, it comes with 3 figures. So you get a car. So this is a special gold one. I'm not sure why. The figure, and then you get this trophy with it. Now you can trade these in separately, and you'll get X amount. But as soon as you put all 3 together, there's a times 3 multiplier right there, and you get whatever it is. I think, how much was it? Ooh, I had it somewhere. I apologise, but it'll be up in the corner here, what it's worth. So, like I say, these trade in for like 6 and 4, but put them all together and it's like 26 on a voucher. Yes, I know, crazy. I'm back. I missed some. When I bought them, he put them in this bag, and I've obviously threw some in the bag and not shown you. So there's even more to go through. I'm not sure on the prices. Well, I do know the prices, but in no particular order. Another Imaginator, this one. 4 cash, 6 trade. I knew as soon as I picked this up after the video, I was like, oh no. Again, another Imaginator here. Like this one, the base. That's 7 cash, 10 trade. This big ass dude here with this sword. 5 cash, 8 trade. And the last one, I promise this is the last one. Another Imaginator. So that looks like that. And like that. 4 cash, 6 trade. So I'll put the total of how much here all that stuff trades in for, but I think it was like £290 or something on a voucher for 45 quid. I'm even debating taking the cash on it, to be honest, at this point, because I've got so much voucher I don't know what to do with. But yeah, so now I've revealed my secret about Skylanders. Go to the carboot and find some. But like I say, you see them all the time at the carboot, bags full, and you know, it could be the odd one in the bag worth something, but chances are the ones you want to look out for are the Imaginator ones. You have to be careful though, because if you buy the Imaginator starter pack, it comes with 2 figures, and there's like a gold woman and something else. Don't buy them ones if you see them, because they're worth like a penny, because obviously they came with the starter pack. But like I say, Imaginators starter packs, if you see Imaginators, buy it. Just make sure it's got the 2 figures with it, the portal and the game in there, and they're all worth money, especially the Switch one, which is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, so this lot's going to the CX. Get myself a voucher. A bit disappointed about that one. I think if you get the Crash Bandicoot one and put them together, it trades in for like 15 quid or something. I'm not sure. But for some reason that one's not worth anything. I think it came with the PS4 starter pack, maybe the PS3 one as well. They're like an exclusive deal, I guess. So maybe that's why it's worthless. Don't know. Okay, so I think that's all I got to say about this matter. But yeah, so don't overlook Skylanders, because there's definitely money to be had in them. You just got to know what you're looking for. And yeah, so I'll leave it at that. So I hope you found this video interesting, and I hope you can take some of this and so I hope you've enjoyed this video, found it useful, and hopefully you can take some of this, of what I told you, and use it at the car boot, maybe. Say I have picked these up before. Say I've seen them quite a few times, so it's not like they're super rare or anything. But yeah, so thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and see you all in the next video. So anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.